What's going on, YouTube? This is your favorite trucker, Herbo. You know, your favorite trainer from Covenant Transport, of course. Yeah, man. About to get ready to start the day. I actually just got out the shower. I'm putting on my shoes now. We are at the TA in Jacksonville. This load picks up in some weird place. Rincon, Georgia, something like that. Never heard of it. It's my first time going over there. But yep, gotta pick up this load, take it to the northern part of Georgia, and then eventually I'll be back in the terminal to pick up my new students, whatever the case may be. So, today I'm making this video for those of you who want to come to Covenant Transport. The pros, the cons, how the company operates, etc., etc. So here at Covenant Transport, they actually just released a new pay package. It is, I don't remember exactly how much you get paid, but whatever it is, I'll go ahead and I'll put the screenshot of the pay sheet out over here, and you can just go ahead and take a look at it for yourself. But here at Covenant, they just did this whole new pay package thing for January 4th. It took into effect, and now it's basically paying drivers a whole lot more than what they were making before. Obviously, everybody who's looking into coming to Covenant Transport knows that this is a teaming company. So with that being said, you're gonna have to come here either with a partner or go ahead and bring a partner with you, or meet somebody here. Hopefully y'all click or whatever, and then y'all could just get on the truck and start making money together. How easy that is, I'll be the first to tell you. I've seen people team up together, and 1 week they're out making money and everything is all good, and then the following week they're right back. So be mindful that if you are coming to Covenant Transport, you're going to have to team. Now, some people come here with their spouses, some people come with their boyfriends, they little situationships, whatever the case may be. I mean, if that's you, then definitely this is the company for you, because not only are you going to be able to be around each other, but you're going to be able to make money at the same time of doing it. You're working, and you know what I'm saying, y'all spend time together. You're working, but you know, y'all on the road together, y'all get to sightsee, etc., etc. So if that's y'all, then this is the place for you. The pay package is very appealing. I took a look at it, you know, when they brought it out, and I was looking at the numbers. I don't remember them because it was January 4th it took into effect, so roughly around 2 to 3 weeks before that they announced it, and then it took into effect January 4th. I took a look at the pay package, and it seems pretty decent. Shit, if I was a company driver and, you know, I was looking to get into trucking and looking to get into my first trucking company, this would definitely be like a good situation for me, at least. The way they kind of did it now, it kind of has you topping out at your max pay in about a year. Correct me if I'm wrong, for all you other Covenant drivers that's out there that are watching this video, but it has you topping out at your highest pay in a year, which is pretty damn good. And I think the ceiling is somewhere right around the higher 50s, the lower 60s per mile. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. But other than that, you know, like I said, you got your teaming, you got your whole teaming thing. Covenant, for the most part, has treated me well for the time that I've been there, the time that I've been here, because I'm actually still with them now. I've been here, 3 years, going on 4, in a little bit, a couple months. Covenant's treated me good for the most part. They're a pretty honest company. It's kind of one of those things, you get what you pay for. Coming here, you know, obviously you're gonna have to team. The miles are here. Covenant is constantly buying new equipment. We have probably like one of the newest fleets out there. Everything is like 2018 and above, and they're still taking delivery of new trucks every day as we speak. You come here, you go to orientation. The orientation is about 3 days long, and you go ahead from there. You do all your paperwork, you fill out everything, your IRS tax papers. You watch all these videos. They do it online. They do it online. They do it from your phone, etc. And you just watch the videos and you go ahead and complete that orientation part. So that way it could free you to move on to the second part, which is going out with your trainer, of course. Luckily, you know, you'd be lucky if you get me. But yeah, you get ready for your trainer. You go out with your trainer. Right now, the hours of training is roughly about 145, somewhere along that line. But you go out with your trainer. You guys go around. He shows you how to use the Qualcomm. He shows you how to, you know, do a 45. Covenant requires for you to be able to do a 45-degree back. It is easy. It is simple. For those of you who have an issue with back end, 45-degree, the 45 will just, it'll simplify your whole life. It's so much easy. A lot of people overthink the process, but it's a breeze. So for those of you drivers that struggle with back end out of trucking school, maybe the 45-degree might be a good idea for you. But other than that, you go ahead, you go out on the road, you come back. There's some testing that you have to do, which is your upgrade process. And of course, after you do your upgrade process, that'll free you up to then go ahead and get your own truck, and you'll be able to go out on the road via yourself with whoever you choose to team up with. Pick a good partner. You know, pay attention to people's habits, pay attention to how people talk, how people react when they're upset. You know, their work ethic. Some people, I've heard stories of drivers who will be on the clock for like 11 hours and only drive 300 miles, which, as you guys may know, 11 hours is the DOT standard. That's what you are allowed to drive during one shift. No more than that. Of course, you could break it down to however it tailor fits your load, but no more than 11 hours. I've heard stories of drivers driving for 11 hours, running 300 miles, which is insane. That's a lot of BSing on the clock, if you ask me. I've heard drivers who simply don't want to drive for whatever the reason may be. I've heard it all, man. There's so much different stories that you get. If you just pay attention to when drivers talk, you'll be able to get the bits and pieces of everything. Like, there's stories for days. Like, I can just go on and on and on about the stories that I've heard. But for the most part, Covenant will treat you right, especially if you're one of those drivers who come here and you have a goal in mind, whether it's to make money to become your own owner operator, whether it's to branch off and be a trainer, whether it's to, you know, whatever you decide to do, there's opportunities here. Yeah, and that's about it. With that being said, I actually gotta go, so we will continue this video later. I'm running on time right now, and I'm actually supposed to be heading out to pick up my load right now. So we'll finish this conversation later.